Hey guys, this is a bike I was working on at the shop the other day, and thought it'd be an interesting little video. But basically, it was in kind of get tuned up, cleaned up, new tires, cables, and everything. So it's got a Shimano 3-speed. um, so the cable here, it's just the type where it's a complete cable. There's no, you can't replace the end piece there. It's basically you got to replace the whole cable assembly. So it was the housing was pretty frayed out and torn up, pretty rusty and everything. So yeah, it's got the pulley system there, and then got the old Shimano trigger shifter there. So kind of go through some things I did to get a new cable on it. All the brake cables and everything too. There we used all new white Jaguar Teflon line housing. This was just a cable we had on hand. You can purchase, cables that are maybe a little more universal. This one's partially universal. It's designed to fit a Sturmy Archer, but the other end was actually an end that would work with this shifter, and then it's got the the cinch down piece there, so had to modify that a little. But got some white wall tires, just 26 by 1 3/8. So kind of disassembled it partially here. I didn't do a complete overhaul, but there's a little trick for polishing up old chrome. If you've got a bike similar to this and you want to clean it up, to resell it or something like that, you can use an old, there's chrome polishes and stuff, but you can use WD-40 and just a wadded up ball of aluminum foil works pretty good. Just in a pinch, it gets a lot of that surface rust off without tearing up the aluminum. You either want to use like a good chrome polish, or you don't want to use steel wool, because that'll actually just kind of scuff up the chrome and give it kind of a satiny finish. This chrome was it was pitted pretty good. You can still see some little pits, but just a little WD-40 and a little elbow grease makes a pretty nice pretty huge difference there. So just scuff it on there, and it works good to get into the little curves and hard to reach areas. You can kind of shape it to wherever you need. So definite improvement there. I didn't spend a ton of time doing cleanup and things on this bike. It was already in pretty good condition, but as far as the chrome pieces, I polished them a little. So got my new cables here and I had to reuse the original end piece, because the Sturmy Archer piece was a different shaft size. So basically I just used a DT straight pull, like a nail head type spoke, and wrapped it around the little anchor piece there that came with the replacement cable there. So the brakes were really loose here, and then the fixing bolt was on backwards, so kind of fixed that. And you got those two nuts there. Basically, you'll just, with the one closest to the brake, adjust it to where there's no play, and then just lock them together, and that'll hold all that in place. So, just kind of fast forward to the end result there, and nice little bike. Came out pretty sweet. Cleaned up the rims and such a little. Like I say, I didn't do a complete overhaul where, we basically totally tear the bike down and clean all the bearings and all that stuff. So a lot of these bikes, the cables aren't Teflon lined, so when you put some good stainless cables and Teflon inner housings there, really makes a huge improvement on how these bikes feel, the brakes work, shifters work, and performance overall and everything. So that's going to do it for this one. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe. I got plenty of others like this. So, thanks for watching.